Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can be smiley today. It was a big green day yesterday for me, pretty much across the board. So that always makes for a good day. And not only was effectively everything green, but even AMP was green, and that's what we're going to be giving you a little bit of an AMP update. Look at the transformers and so forth. And we're getting into all of that right after this. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I paid somebody on Fiverr to make this for me. So we'll be right back. All right, so let's just get into it. You don't really want to listen to me babble and speculate anyway. So since we made this purchase right here of $9,000, we went ahead and bought a million amp at .009. Obviously, we're up about $750 over a period of about maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So it's been performing wonderfully. It's not I'm not I'm not going to say it's the bottom because there is no such thing as the bottom in crypto. The bottom is zero, like zero fiat value. That's the bottom. Crypto is unique, obviously, in that there are an awful lot of decimal zeros that you can add here after that decimal point and still call it a live token. Amp's been performing well. It's a good, comfortable buy-in place for me. I love it at .009 because it's basically almost running lockstep with Bitcoin right now. And although I don't want to invest in Bitcoin, everybody should hold some. Rule number one, know your investment. Rule number two, diversify, and that includes blue chips. There's nothing wrong with that. I see more gains see myself getting a lot more gains out of smaller tokens, particularly alt tokens. And AMP is an alt token. I know we don't like to talk about that, but it is an alt token, man. It's certainly not a blue chip. It's held top 100 for a good long time, but they were pretty well funded. So yeah, what I'm gonna end up doing here is I want to pick up another, if it's going to hold, and I'm going to watch it for another couple weeks, but if it's going to be holding right around that range in between 0.009 and 1 cent, I'll probably pick up another 3-4 million and go ahead and stake it, just see how it's going. I do like I do like the price. I do like the stability. I think they may have found their floor, and I'm pretty comfortable jumping in on that. I was gonna hold it just for a flip. I mean, I could jump out right now, be up, $700. That's great, but that doesn't really move the needle a whole hell of a lot for me. But I am gonna be keeping a good eye on it. So it got outperformed just recently. Obviously, Polygon had a nice big fat pump. Cosmos took a big pump. Even little Bitcoin took a nice pump. So the percentage that it's up, it's not exactly monumental, but I like seeing it. My big gains have been over here on Osmosis. Obviously, we're up about 60 grand over the last 3 or 4 days, but most of that came from, interestingly, SifChain. Dead and done. It's gone. Don't worry. There is absolutely no coming back, but it went up 46% overnight. So anytime you can get a hold of something like that, it just makes your day better, and it allows me to realize some profits on this one. And obviously, I'm probably going to pick up some more AMP with it, and this is more or less why. The transformers over here, the staking pools over here on AMP, they're actually pretty good compared to where they have been for the last year or so. And I understand they're rolling it out. Implementation is beginning. I still think there's way too much staked in there, and just based on usage. I know what they're doing. I understand the token. Don't hit me with your bad comments. I know this token, but there is still just not a lot of volume happening over here. So I'm happy to take their money just because I can pull it out at any time. Ethereum fees are stupidly low right now, so I mean I can stake for $3-4, and at that range, it's well worth my time to do it. The only reason that I haven't staked up over here, and if I was going to go anywhere, I'd go for the biggest pool, and I'd go for Lightning only because that one's tied to El Salvador, where Bitcoin actually is currency. So at 9.96% APY, which is I think it's about a 6% APR, 6 or 7% APR. That's not bad, and for just to sit there and hold on to it and not move it, then it kind of works out. The only reason that I'm leaving it right now over on Coinbase right here is simply for the videos. That's the only reason that I have it sitting there. I feel like I'm giving away money every single day by not staking. I am giving away effectively 9% APY by not staking this, but it shows better on the videos here when you can actually see a raw dollar amount on there. So that's the only reason that I'm leaving it there. If I do happen to acquire another 3-4 million at that point, I'm staking it all. I mean, their videos be damned. I don't get that many views anyway, so I might as well earn while I'm trying to illustrate it. And yeah, and it just doesn't show up as well over here on Flex. Look at it. This is what I got staked, but it doesn't give you the dollar value. So it's not quite as good. Is AMP going to make it? I guess that's the question. Yeah, probably. Give it a long enough time frame. Yeah, AMP's going to do just fine. Now, for it to really, really move that number, Bitcoin's got to really, really move that number. And I know we hate to talk about that, but it's fact. All right. Until Bitcoin moves, it's just going to kind of languish. It's locked on into the Ethereum network, and that's it. So until Bitcoin moves and Ethereum moves, AMP is more or less going to languish about where it is. I know people are hoping for the big whales to come in and just buy hundreds and millions of AMP, and who knows, they might, but what incentive for them to do it right now? I guess that's kind of where we're at. AMP is a stupidly early project, so it's fine, but do you really want to put your money to sleep for years and years and years if you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars? Do you really want to put it to sleep where you can make better gains other places? So until Bitcoin moves, AMP's really just going to kind of hover there. I'm not expecting any kind of big, massive pump unless it becomes a Coinbase plaything for a day or two and we see the 25-30% gain. But at that time, most people are going to jump. A lot of people are just going to jump, take the 30%, wait for it to settle back down, buy in afterwards. It's crypto, baby. And this is, you can love it all you want, man, but it's not going to change the reality of it. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's the entire update. Couple weeks, we're up about $700. It's nice, but I wouldn't say it's exactly life-changing at this point. But we will keep bringing you the videos on it, and we're just going to kind of follow this thing, kind of follow it around. That's all I have today. Questions or comments, scott@thepodcast.com. And until next time, please stay safe, and please be smart with your money. Cheers.